I just think that if you pick a piece of trash to be with, you kind of deserve what you got. There's this little Instagram video where there's a guy in the delivery room with his wife, and she's having contractions. She's like, I'm in so much pain. And he's basically like, you overreacting. I've been with many girls who had contractions, and they weren't even overreacting like this. You acting wild. And so I commented on this video, and I said,
why is everybody mad at this guy?
She chose him. My sister replied, and this is me paraphrasing, I'm wrong in that, this guy's in the wrong, and just because she picked the wrong person, that doesn't make it her fault and all that kind of stuff. Now, I don't know their whole backstory. I'm not going to pretend to know it. But we can make some fair assumptions. Like, she is pregnant with this man's child. She is choosing to be in a relationship with this man. She has at least known him for 12 months. She lives in the United States of America. These 4 things are very important. I'm going to tackle this one first. Living in the United States of America, regardless of your personal opinion on this, ladies, you have the option to get an abortion. If you think for whatever reason you shouldn't have this baby, that option is there. As of 2025, you have not lost your right to have an abortion. In some states, you may not be able to do it. But for the most part in America, you got that option in 2025. I can't remember the other one, so I can't even number this no more. Next, you choosing to stay with this guy. Before y'all even had a baby, you had to meet. Doesn't mean you guys got in a relationship. You could have just had sex one night, and bada boom, bada bang, you're pregnant. It's possible. And then after that, y'all could have got into a relationship. That's possible. If you just laid down with him and made a baby, I'm going to say this to you. Why the fuck are you laying down with random ass motherfuckers and making babies? Laying down with random motherfuckers.
Without a condom.
And letting them smash.
Raw.
Why are you letting that happen? Why?
Because it's fun?
Bitch, I'm not here to police your fun. Bitches out there that like to get
pumped and dumped.
That's good. Hey, shit, I like to
pump and dump.
But I tell you what, I don't
pump and dump
every random bitch I fuck. I tell you that. It's not rocket science to put a condom on or tell a motherfucker to put a condom on. So what's so hard about it? I don't want to police your fun. I'm just saying, you made the adult decision to lay down and allow this motherfucking random to
dump in your guts.
Raw from the giddy up.
Now you gotta deal with the consequences of your actions.
Are you gonna fill out some job applications today?
Nope.
Okay.
And if you're not gonna get an abortion, then bitch, I don't know what the fuck to say. And I can't really be sorry for you. Cause again, this was out of your free will. This was your free will to lay down and make this baby. Yes, there are girls that get sweet talked for months and weeks and stuff like that. But god damn, you'd be much more better off trying to vet them for at least a couple of weeks versus just fucking them on the first night. I think your chances of getting with a decent human being goes up about 30 points. That's just me though. I mean, sometimes these girls just be fucking dudes and only know them for a few hours. And again, they be letting them go raw in the first few hours. Crazy. You're not going to get any sympathy from me playing that card. I'm sorry, because we're all adults. We all know how sex works. You're not going to sit here and tell me that I just couldn't have
put the condom on.
I don't know.
It just came off.
You know what raw skin feels like on you, bitch. You know the difference between plastic and skin. Don't play stupid with me. You're not stupid. People like to fucking act like women are dumber than they actually are. I believe women and men have the same intelligence. I don't treat women no different than men. Problem with a lot of people is, though, they treat women different from men. I don't do that. I am a champion for equal treatment. I don't play that bullshit that, oh, she's just a girl, or oh, she's just a innocent woman. No, I don't play that. No. You're not getting it from me. I just think that if you pick a piece of trash to be with, you kind of deserve what you got. That's not me defending their asshole behavior. I'm not saying that they're a good person or that you're a bad person, but if you're allowing their bad behavior, you're enabling it. So it's sort of on you. It's like, if you don't like this, you should go. I understand you have feelings for this person. I really do. But it comes to a point where I can't just be like, yeah, you had no fault in this. That's just not fair to say at a certain point. It kind of goes down to the fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me 2 times, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign. Load the chopper, let it bang on you. But that's not really how the real saying goes. But that's kind of how I believe. So, though it may be sad, whatever you are going through, it just comes to a point where I just got to be like, listen, you are also the problem. I'm sorry. I know that's hard to hear. But yes, sometimes the person being hurt can be the problem. Really. Honestly, I believe that. Now, there are cases where that is not the case. For example, with forceful stuff, right? You know what I'm saying when I say that. If it's forced, then it's a different case. But if no one is forced into doing anything, and this is all within free will, and these are two adults, what happened to you is on you. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. People have an issue with responsibility. Is that the word I'm looking for here? No, I don't think responsibility is a word. I guess owning up to their mistakes, that's a part of responsibility. Really, what I'm trying to get at is that people have a problem admitting when they're in the wrong. And they also have a problem with saying the victim has a part to play in whatever happened to them sometimes as well. Of course, when it's not forceful. I have to keep mentioning that because I don't want anybody to say, so you're saying that forced victims are wrong? No, that is not what I'm saying. I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about all the cases that don't involve that. So don't involve that, okay? I'm talking about all the girls, all the guys that are in relationships with people that do shitty things to them on the regular, and they stay in it. And even worse, they lay down and decide to make children with these people. So anyways, you went through and said, okay, I'm not getting an abortion. I want to have this baby. Okay, that's your thing. This guy, let's just say he's an amazing actor. I'm talking better than Denzel Washington. And he just fools you for months and months and months and months. That sucks, and it happens. I'm not saying it never happens, but damn. I just find it very hard to believe not one slip-up happened in his acting. I just find it hard to believe you never saw not one sign that he wasn't a great dude that he said he was. I just find it really hard to believe that nothing ever happened wrong or was any kind of signs that this guy was a piece of shit. I just find that so fucking hard to believe. And I also find it hard to believe that you were a fucking angel. The entire time you didn't make no mistakes. You were just this innocent individual who was led astray by this dirty demon devil guy who you willingly laid down with. It almost seems like fiction. Maybe, just maybe, the whole situation and who's wrong and who's right is a gray area. And by so I mean, yeah, that guy is wrong for what he did, but you're also wrong in your own ways too. It's not just he's all wrong, you're all right. But people don't want to look at it that way. They don't want to look at situations that way. They want a bad guy. They want someone they can villainize. But what's crazy is, a lot of cases, there's two bad guys. There is no victim. But I don't think people are ready to hear that. And it's so easy to make the man the problem when it comes to anything that's got to do with a woman. People are ready to defend a woman no matter what. Anytime, any place, for any reason. In fact, without reason. Okay? I guess it's wired in our brain to just defend women, which I don't think is bad necessarily by itself, but some really terrible women have used that so they can still continue to do evil shit. And, so crazy to believe that women can be evil too. I know, that's crazy, right? But yeah, it's the truth. I mean, have you not heard of the numerous cases of fucking these disgusting pedophile women that end up sleeping with their students, that end up killing their husbands, boyfriends, and getting off, or getting very light sentences compared to their male counterparts? Do you not see this? It's a huge disparity. I'm not here saying that men are better than women. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we're the same. We can both be evil. We can both be bad. We can both be anything. Not one of us is better than the other. That's what I feel. But kind of straying from the main point, which is you have to deal with the consequences of your actions. Sorry. I'm sorry, Charlie. God damn it, bitch. You seen from the start it was red flags. When you saw that first red flag, bitch, you should have ran. But you didn't. So now, you got fucked up. If you see a hot stove and you touch it and get burnt, that's on you. If you see a hot stove and you're a baby and you touch it and get burnt, that's sad. You didn't know no better. But there's a difference between the two. And also, for that baby, after he touched it that first time, he won't do it again. But if he does do it again, nigga, you kind of deserve to get burnt. I mean, like, I'm not gonna cry for that shit. I'm not gonna fucking, oh, baby, ah! In fact, when I have kids, if my kid burns himself on a hot pot for the first time, I'm gonna say, or I'm gonna, comfort him. Now, if my kid does it a second time, I'm gonna look at him just like this.
You a dumbass, bro.
Sorry, not sorry to anybody out there who's offended by what I just said. There's too many real victims to actually feel sorry for and, give my sympathy towards. So fuck all y'all fake motherfuckers that put yourselves in these situations and then cry and act like a victim when you're really not. Alright? I don't fuck with y'all. I'm not gonna baby y'all either. I'm not that kind of person. I've never been and I never will be. Namaste. Oh shit. Anyways, though, that's all I've got to say. Namaste in peace.